I live here in L.A. I hate everyone from L.A. I think you're dumb. You are, because I hate you. When I first moved here, none of y'all warned me about a place called Watts, okay? Y'all don't say anything. It's super dangerous over there. I didn't know it was the ghetto, all right? I was looking for apartments online. Watts was in my price range, all right? I was like $40 a month. I can do that. It's not a bad deal for a 7-bedroom. And I moved. It's a really bad deal. It's a lot of gangsters over there, okay? Are you looking at me? I am not a gangster at all. I try to be a gangster. I just can't be one because I'm ticklish, okay? You can't. You know what I'm saying? What if the cops patted me down? You know? I ain't got no cop. It's not gonna work out, all right? Gangsters go to jail. I can't go to jail. I smile too much. I got a big booty. That's a bad combination for jail. Well, perfect combination. Nah, I'm playing. I like how some of y'all looking at my booty now. Like I said, you ain't even lying though. All right, that's cool, man. You know what's kind of gangster? I got a motorcycle. That's pretty gangster. Yeah, I don't really like telling people I have a motorcycle though. It's really annoying because every time I tell someone I have a motorcycle, they always got to follow up with a story about how their friends crashed on a motorcycle. It's so annoying. Why do people have to be so negative? I don't go up to pregnant women telling them my dad left. You know, like I let you live your life, you know, let me do my thing. Super annoying. I walked out my apartment one time, right? My neighbor walked up to me. She was like, oh my God, you got a motorcycle? Are you serious? You better be careful. I got in a car wreck the other day. My car flipped 8 times. I'm lucky to be alive. Blessed. Yeah, she black, by the way. And I was like, your car flipped 8 times? She's like, it sure did. Look like I had airbags, because I'm alive. Blessed. Everyone around me was like, that is crazy. Your car flipped 8 times, you're alive. You are blessed. And I'm over here thinking, who the heck counted, right? Like who was that calm when their car's flipping in the air? Ah! One! Who's doing that? It's stupid. You know what else is stupid? Cell phones. They're dumb. They're so dumb. I'm so annoyed. I feel like phones are getting too big nowadays. They're dumb. Every time I swipe down my screen, I feel like I'm playing The Price is Right. Like, that's how big my screen is. Hey, look at this picture. I got a picture of a kid. Look at it. Look at this. It's so annoying. I got to hopscotch to text people. I'm going to call you back later. It's annoying, all right? You know how tiring it is to get a girl's number? Like, it's exhausting. Dang, you fine, girl. What's your number? 407. Have an asthma attack. Side note, ladies, you ever notice every time a black or Spanish dude spit game to you, it look like we're using hand sanitizer? You ever notice that? Yo, let me holler at you for a second, little mama. What's your name, girl? What's your name? Stupid, man. So I got me as my screensaver on my phone because I like me, and I like me. Shut up. So this girl seen it, called me conceited. She's like, you got you as your screensaver? Are you serious? That's so conceited. So she white, by the way. And I was like, how am I conceited? Because I got a picture of me on my phone. Like, it's mine. How is that conceited? If I put a picture of me on your phone, that's conceited. But it's my phone, I should be able to do what I want, all right? I don't got any kids. I don't got any pets. What else is going to be my screensaver? Some random picture of a lake? I can't swim, okay? So I got me as my screensaver because I like me, okay? I got an iPhone 6S plus 128 gig. That's a $940 phone, all right? My mom paid $940 to do what it wants, all right? Stupid, man. Being single sucks. I don't know why people brag about being lonely. It's not cool. I was single for 3 years. You know what I noticed after being single for 3 years? I noticed the longer I'm single, the lower my standards get, okay? So for real, I was really picky when I first got single. I'm like, she got to do like this. Now I'm like, who needs teeth? You know, like you smile with your heart, and that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? I was an ugly kid growing up. I was surprisingly ugly. Like, you couldn't look at me too fast, I'd mess you up. Like, that's how ugly I was. Like, for age 7 to 14, my nickname was, ah! That was my name. I didn't even tell people. They knew it. I went on a date the other day. I got catfish. And, yeah, I know what some of y'all think. You're like, black people love catfish. It's like, nah, not that kind. If you don't know what catfish is, it's when you meet someone online, then you meet them in person for real, and you're like, hey, that don't match, okay? You never mustache online, bam. And so, So I met this girl. She was really pretty online. She was way out of my league. That's my first clue. Then I met her in person. She looked like the picture. That's not how she catfished me, okay? The way she got me is when she walks, she kind of has a limp, which is cool. Like, I don't care if you got a limp when you walk, but I do feel like that's something you should let me know so I'll be ready. You know, like put in your profile somewhere. Like, ooh, I love long walks on the beach, but it's hard for me because my legs jacked up. You know, let me know that your dad is Long John Silver. And so I met her, he's a pirate. So I met her at this bar downtown, and I went over and I bought her a drink. She was fine. Like, that's how fine she was. I normally don't buy women drinks because I don't drink. It's weird for me to get a water, get a girl an alcohol beverage, like, yeah, how you like it? You know, it's just creepy. I'm a comedian. Bill Cosby's a comedian. Anyway, so I bought her the drink. We're talking, we're having a good time, we're laughing, and the bar rat starts playing music, so I can't hear what she's saying. So I'm like, yo, it's getting louder here. Let's go take a walk around the lake. She's like, all right, let's do it, right? Like, then she hop out of her chair and she start walking out, right? I didn't know she was limping at first because music was playing. You know what I mean? Like, you know how you walking out the club, you up dancing still like, I was like, get it, girl, do the stanky leg, right? Because she was walking like she's seen $10 on the ground, but she didn't want anyone to know. She's like, is that $10? It's mine now. Yeah, about to give me another drink. So we get out the club, right? I'm like, yo, you can stop dancing now. There's no more music playing. She's like, I'm not dancing. I was like, well, pick up the money. I don't care about it. It's $10. And then she became my girlfriend. So that's how that happened. And I love her. She broke up with me. Still love her, though. I don't know why. You know, I do know why. She broke up with me because she didn't like my laugh. I feel like that's a dumb reason to break up with somebody. She's like, I don't like your laugh. It's annoying. I was like, are you serious? That's why you're breaking up with me, because you don't like my laugh? I don't like Walking Dead, but I'm still trying to make this the show with the zombies. All right, whatever. All right. You got whoopings as a kid? You got whoopings? What's the worst spanking you got with what? You don't remember, bro? That's child abuse, bro. You don't even... I was like, what's the worst whooping? What's my name? I know this. They tell it to me all the time. What if someone just walked in here right now while I'm putting on my belt? Like, what kind of show is going on right here? Thought it was a pastor on stage and he's getting naked. You don't remember what the worst thing you got whooped with? I'm gonna ask the black people next to you. Y'all know. All right. What's the worst whooping you got with what? A pan? Yo, how you get whooped with a pan? You do your homework, Jamal? I ain't doing nothing, Mom. Shut up. What? Like, I don't even know what you did. You deserve it. You know what I mean? Like, that's yeah. See, one time my mom beat me with my brother, so I understand where you come from. For real. She was mad at both of us. She was like, I'm gonna kill 2 stones with 1 bird. And then she got us. Shut up, y'all knew what I meant, okay? It don't matter where the stone or the bird or stuff is at. Same time, you got what I was saying. It don't matter. I'm not dumb. I'm not the dumb one in the family. Everybody got a dumb person in the family, and if you don't think so, it's you, all right? Just saying. Everybody got one dumb person. I like how you pointed to your sister. Like why would you point to this? She was like, it's you? Like, that's hilarious. Yeah, it's my brother Justin, obviously, right? Everyone knows he's the dumb one in the family. Anyway, so this is the thing. My mom thinks I'm the dumb one in the family. And I know my mom thinks I'm the dumb one because when I was 8, she spelled out a word she didn't want me knowing. You know how some of y'all do your kids? No more drink for Timmy because he's about to go to BED. That's what my mom did to me. You know what she spelled out when I was 8? My name. She thought I was so dumb she could spell my name in front of me when I was 8 and I wouldn't know. In front of my brother who's dumb, right? She said, keep it a secret, Justin. Do not tell Preacher. And I'm sitting there like, that's me. My brother over there, Pre. Okay, carry the A, all right. Yo, Preacher, who the heck is Pikachu? If I had a chance for Drake to lick my face, I am dressing up like an ice cream cone. You don't understand, okay? He about to get all this. That sounds weird. But y'all get what I'm saying, right? I feel like there's certain opportunities you don't just want to pass up, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, I love that show. I love it, man. I love being recognized. First time I ever got recognized, 3 years ago, walking the Walgreens, there was like 5 people. They were like, yo, Preacher, what's up, man? How you doing? When you clock in? Because I work there. But listen, not much longer, you know what I mean? It's going great. You know, I went to Walmart one time, I got recognized. It was so cool, man. There was a kid in line, and he recognized me. I was getting cash back. All I needed was cash back. And he was like, oh my gosh, you Preacher Lawson? I was like, yeah, that's me. He's like, yeah, you're that guy who lost to Darcy. And I'm like, you could have stopped ahead of that. You didn't have to add that last part, but yeah, that's me. You know, he's like, can I get a picture? I was like, for sure you can get a picture, man. Took a picture with him, he was so hyped. He was like, thank you so much, Mr. Sir. And I was like, I don't even need anything. I just need cash back. So I was like, why don't I get him something? So I was like, hey, man, you want some, like, candy or something? And he was like, yeah, because he's like, I'm a kid. Like, of course, kids, no kid is actually, actually, I'm doing keto right now when I can't do no bread or sugar. Like, they're not going to do that, right? So I was like, you want some candy? He's like, yeah, I want some candy. Then I asked the mom for permission to buy him candy, because you can't just go up to a kid, hey, little buddy, how you doing? You want some candy? Come my body. You know, it's just weird. And I didn't want to hurt nobody. So I was like, hey, Mom, is it okay if I get your son some candy? She gave me an attitude. She's like, is it before 7? I was like, what is he, a gremlin? I don't know what that means. Can he have some candy or not? She was like, he can have some candy. And I was like, all right. But she said some, she meant one. You can have one piece of candy, bro. And he was like, thank you so much. So he takes a Snickers and he puts on the conveyor belt. I turn around because I'm about to pay for it, right? Feeling good about myself. And I'm like, you know, I'm about to hook this kid up with some candy. You know what I mean? I feel like a good person right now. And then I hear a light thud, right? And I was like, what was that? I turn back around, guess what I see? 2 Snickers on the conveyor belt. And I'm like, you know, hey, little stupid kid. You know, I just told you you can have one piece of candy, you put 2 on there. He's like, no, I didn't. I was like, who did then, huh? Was it the Snicker monster? It was you, man. Quit playing with me. What is wrong with kids stealing these days, huh? First they take $1 million. Now, you're trying to take a Snickers from me. I said, put it back. He's like, it wasn't me. Then the mom was like, calm down. It wasn't him. It was me. And I was like, my bad. Then pick it up. I'm gonna pick that up real quick, and then she goes, I thought you said you were gonna pay for it. And I was like, I agreed to pay for 1. She's like, that's just 2. I was like, you know what 2 is? Not 1, okay? So that's you right there, you know? Then she like, just do it. I was like, just do nothing. No, I don't owe you any candy, right? And then she tried to seduce me after she was already rude to me, right? She tried to seduce, she was like, hey, well, you know, well, maybe if you buy the candy, maybe I'll give you my number. And I was like, what do you mean by maybe though? You know, she was like, I'll think about it. I was like, if I'm being totally honest, right? You ain't even 2 Snickers fine, okay? Like,